I could study this more carefully to find other links.
All right, well, let's go with what you said. So first of all, the investigation of you started in 2004, not in 2007, right?
The investigation started in 2004 and closed in 2005.
According to some anonymous, unnamed person, right?
Wrong, according to my knowledge.
And your knowledge comes from an anonymous, unnamed person who you won't tell us who it is because you can't remember, right? That's what you told us before, right?
I don't recall who told me that.
So it's an anonymous, unnamed person who told you it was closed in 2005, can't be checked, can't be proven, right? Investigation started in 2004. You've acknowledged that. There was an investigation of how Hermitage Fund operated Saturn, and the investigation was going forth in 2006, correct?
I'm not sure if that's what this says.
What does it say in your view?
I'm not a lawyer.
Well, you can read it, though.
I'm not a Russian lawyer, and I don't know the significance of this document.
It's only 3 pages. It's in English. Investigator for particularly important cases of tax crimes investigation department. That's what it says, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's questioning Mr. Magnitsky.
Correct.
Did you know about that at the time?
No.
You had no idea about this in 2006.
No.
So maybe you were just wrong that the investigation didn't exist in 2006.
Or maybe the other information that I got is correct.
But somehow they were still examining Mr. Magnitsky in 2006? You think the two are consistent?
I don't understand the question.
They were questioning about a closed investigation.
They weren't questioning me.
As far as you know, Mr. Magnitsky was being questioned on an investigation of Saturn in 2006, right?
I don't know that.
Well, that's what this document shows you. This
know,
is
I don't know anything
what
about
it purports to be.
I don't know anything about the provenance of this document or the significance of this document, and I have not taken any advice on what this means. So it would be inappropriate.
So you're not going to venture an opinion on it?
It would be inappropriate as a layman to venture an opinion on what this says.
And you're sticking to your view that the investigation closed in 2005, even though we have this document?
Yes.
Okay. By the way, if you look in the middle of the page, the investigator's question, where do you currently work? The post. Answer, at the moment I'm working on a labor contract at CJSC Firestone Ducting as an auditor. That's his answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
But you still say he's a lawyer?
Yep.
Have you ever seen Mr. Magnitsky's signature?
I probably have, but I...
Yeah. Well, let me show you the last page. There are 3 signatures, and then one different one at the bottom. 3 signatures that look like Mr. Magnitsky's signature.
I don't know.
How many times have you seen Mr. Magnitsky's signature?
0.
Did you tell the U.S. Attorney's Office that Mr. Karpov had offered to return the seals and other documents?
Well, since I'm not acutely aware of it, I didn't.
Somebody told you, you've said that, somebody told you that Mr. Karpov offered to return the seals and your colleagues turned them down.
Objection.
Did you tell the U.S. Attorney's Office that Mr. Karpov had offered to return the seals?
No.
Okay, I'm marking as Exhibit 12 the record of evidence June 5th, 2008 of Mr. Magnitsky. It says Bates number starts at 721. So I'm going to direct your attention specifically to what I think is the fourth paragraph. Starts in November and December 2007. It says the following: in November and December 2007, a representative of Firestone Duncan Limited, V.Y. Yellen, visited the investigator, P.A. Karpov, a few times to retrieve from Karpov documents and seals impounded during the search on the 4th of June 2007. From what V.Y. Yellen said, I'm aware that P.A. Karpov was also ready to give out documents and seals of Parfinian Limited Liability Company, Ryland Limited Liability Company, and McCone Limited Liability Company. However, V.G. Kleiner and I.S. Cherkasov requested the seals from Karpov be not retrieved unless criminal proceedings are instituted to investigate into illegal re-registration of the companies and lawsuits based on forged evidence and powers of attorney, and the documents be received solely in accordance with a detailed inventory specifying each document transferred. As a result, those seals and documents would stay with P.A. Karpov. Do you see that? It goes on.
Yeah.
Is this the first time? It's not the first time you've heard this, right? You've told us, somebody told you that.
It's the first time I've read this document.
It's not the first time you've heard that Karpov offered to return the seals and your colleagues turned them down. Right?
No. Correct.
Okay. And you never told the U.S. Attorney's Office. We've established that, right?
I've never told the U.S. Attorney's Office, correct.
What? I see. Were you the one who gave that document to the U.S. Attorney?
No.
Who gave that document to the U.S. Attorney?
Someone on my team.
Who? Somebody on your team provided it.
Yeah.
And who provided it to your team?
I don't know.
Who on your team had that document?
I don't know.
Who did you see it? Who gave it to you?
I don't remember.
When did they give it to you?
I don't remember.
You know, we read your book, and you have all sorts of details going back, I don't know, 15 years about what people were wearing and what people did, and you had a great memory where it came to things you wanted to talk about. But you can't even tell me who gave you a document just, what, last year? This year?
Is there a question?
Yeah. You're telling me you can't remember who gave you that document this year?
Yes.
You know Mr. Baranovsky?
No.
You called him in one of your pleadings human rights campaigner. Do you remember doing that?
Vaguely.
And what's the basis for doing that?
His background story.
His background story being he's in prison for trying to extort $20 million in property from Mr. Katzen. Is that the background story you're talking about?
No.
You're aware that he's been convicted of extortion, right?
I am.
Not just from Mr. Katzen. On several occasions. At least more than one. You're aware of that?
No.
Okay. And you have no idea how the tax information came in possession of your team, because they never ever do anything wrong, right?
I don't know how my team got this information, and I assume and I'm confident that it was obtained legally.
Because that's what you want to believe. But
No.
you can't give us any facts. Give me a fact. Give me a fact. Rather than your belief, your general belief, give me a fact that would tell me this stuff was obtained legally.
Is that a question?
Yes, give me a fact.
I have no facts to give you.